Okay, so Asphalt Legends Unite recently got one of its biggest updates in recent memory, and among other features, the main star of this update is the Gauntlet mode that I think was ported from the Chinese version. Well, the Chinese version side, we all know that the Gauntlet mode originates from Asphalt 8 when it launched, I believe, 4 years back. Now, as far as I can tell, no one has compared the two modes in each game together, but I think the Asphalt 8's version is superior. Now, I haven't played the game in like 2 years, so I'm really hoping I'm right. In my extremely scientific research, I have listed 7 different aspects about the Gauntlet in each game, and whichever wins will earn the point in that regard. So the 7 aspects are gameplay, short-term rewards, long-term rewards, convenience, strategy, and incentive to play. And with that said, let's begin with the superior game. I know I'm not very sorry that I said that. So recently I just found out that I got my teeth kicked in. Race 3 is absolutely disgusting, and I will not be having that. Now, I didn't actually know this before. Now that I've set these cars to their dedicated tracks, I can't swap them around, which I'm pretty sure you can do in Asphalt 8, so that's just a bonus point towards Asphalt 8. Oh wait, no. So to just get this one out of the way, I think Asphalt Legends Unite wins the point in terms of strategy. So, as you'll see later, there are 5 different tracks for me to choose from. That means that I should choose, within my highest ranked cars, I should choose the better car for each track. So for example, this one has a lot of twists and turns, so I chose a high handling car. This one doesn't really work, but that's part of the strategy. You need to learn which cars are better for which track. So on a whim, I say strategically, Asphalt Legends Unite wins the first point. Okay, so now that I've 100% improved my time because I'm an excellent racer, time for me to challenge other people. Each of the options have incrementally better rewards, and this is just solely based on their score alone. Now, I'd say this garage is a lot better than this one, but since it has a higher rating, the rewards are more beneficial. So this one looks quite easy, so I'm going to use it. And this is where the strategic element comes in. I can mix and match my cars. Okay, so I skipped ahead in time, and as you can see, I got my teeth kicked in. So therefore, since I lost the battle, I only get one of these little Gauntlet points. So before I go on to the other game, I just talk more in depth about everything else that I want to get done with. So these daily Gauntlet challenges, these are what I count as the short-term rewards, and honestly, I don't think they're very good. Say I have a bad day and I basically lose every single race I go in. That means I only get this. And if you've been playing the game for more than like 3 picoseconds, you know that that's completely useless. The rewards only start to get good around the 10 points marks where you get Gauntlet coins. But basically, if we use our maths, you basically have to win 4 of these and then 1 of these. You basically have to win every single race. If you lose one, you're not going to get those final Gauntlet coins. And then if we go into longer term rewards, so what I get when this is over, these are quite good. So if I just do my defense race and then just completely forget to play, or then just not bother, I'll still end up getting 300 tokens at the end of the day. Keep trying, and that token reward is significantly larger, as well as the Gauntlet coin rewards, as well as the rank rewards now. For each little room that you're placed in, there are 500 players in each room. You're guaranteed to get 5,000 Gauntlet coins and 350 extra tokens. And of course, you keep playing, you get loads more. So the Gauntlet market is quite a cool place. There are a bunch of cars to choose from, so if you complete one, you're definitely not going to run out of any cars anytime soon. So let's say the Lycan Neon Edition, a car that I forgot to get the key of in the Burst of Speed, which is quite embarrassing. So as you can see here, getting the key, which is basically all I need, I don't really care about the epics for this car, will take 125,000 Gauntlet coins. If we go back to the rewards, let's say I get to Pro League, and therefore I get to the top 100, I basically get 20,000 per week. So I'd have to play the Gauntlet. If I get lucky, if I try harder enough, then I'd have to play the Gauntlet 6 times in order to get that key. And that's just talking about the key as well. And these refresh, I believe, every single week. So you're definitely not going to run out of any uses for your Gauntlet coins. I mean, as you can see, these are pretty good cars, especially with some that don't return as often, such as the Apollo Evo and the Del L16, which is one of the highlight features of this event. So if we used my calculation from before, it would take 8 playthroughs of the Gauntlet for you to be able to unlock the key, which isn't bad. But yes, with that said, let's go into the other game. They've reintroduced the VIP mode after scrapping it for some reason. Don't care, don't care, do not care. I don't care about that either, and I don't care about that either. Let me play! If I press play and go to the Gauntlet. Wait, no, let me just restart. There we go. So, the Gauntlet. Now, I didn't disclose this before, but in Asphalt Legends Unite, you'll always be put into your division with your 499 other players based on the rank of your highest cars, no matter which cars you choose. But I do not have to do that. I could, if I wanted, I can use the worst cars in the game, get into the lowest league. Well, the league system is also different from Asphalt Legends Unite, but since I want the best rewards, I'm going to be using these cars. So let's get this race done with. I haven't. Okay, yeah, it's all falling apart. I don't know what the fastest routes are anymore. I don't know anything. For fuck's sake, this one will be a lot better. Oh my. Every 15 seconds. So I finished my terrible attempts. I'll get curb stomped later. As you can see here, I barely qualified for the Elite League, which will give me better rewards in the series. Now somehow, there are people who still play this game, but I've defended myself, albeit very poorly. It's time to start challenging other races. Now as you can see, their rank is a lot more. I'm gonna guess that all of these cars are basically max. So as I complete my first race, as I lose my first race, let me go into the actual gameplay of the Asphalt Gauntlet mode, because as you can see, my car switches in between the races. So this is the tag racing mode in the game. They introduced it a long while before, and basically it just switches your cars in between the race, which is it's a really nifty feature. No way! No! Oh, come on, that's a bit close. Wait, I won, but I lost, so. That's why 10 out of 10 game. And with that, I claim my first reward. I didn't know they were actually giving tokens out of this game. Holy. I do believe all the challenges I'm given are based on my cut rank. So as you can see, I'm 1030 here, and everyone else is basically 1030 other than this. As you can see here, I'm using the Asphalt 8 Ghost feature. I doubt it still exists anymore, but there used to be a bug where having Ghost on would mess with the physics. Now, I was expecting to basically lose every single race, but with these rewards right here, even though I technically lost the first race, I still got this. And that's because if I just play 5 races, I'll get all of these rewards. So, as of the short-term rewards, Asphalt 8 definitely takes the point there. Now, as for long-term rewards, I don't think I can say the same for that, because all you get is fusion coins, wild cards, and credits. As much as I'm aware, I don't think these are like a lot of currency in the game anymore. But even though I just played 2 races, I got this. Now that's probably because like the only person left playing Asphalt is like someone stock or something. Apparently there's 1,000 people in each division, and yet the rewards are a lot less contested. So as for long-term rewards, I'd say Asphalt Legends Unite takes the cake for that. Now as for the Gauntlet store, which I don't know where that is anymore. Oh, I didn't even notice they took out the Gauntlet store. Oh well, that definitely helps against mine. Now, if someone were to do the honours of beating me, which isn't very hard, I'd be gaining the points for that. As for Asphalt Legends Unite, as you may have seen, that wasn't the case. As for the remaining few bits, so the gameplay, definitely Asphalt 8. A lot more exciting, it's a lot more creative. Now, convenience? I'd put this as, it's basically how long it takes. Now, I'd say for the average race in Asphalt 8, it takes like 2 minutes to choose the race, go into the race the race, get the rewards, do it all over again. So you could basically get this done in 10 minutes. Compared to Asphalt Legends Unite, that'll be slightly more than 3 minutes per race. If you do 5 minutes a race, that adds up to more than 15 minutes. So as for convenience sake, Asphalt 8 definitely takes the cake there. It takes a lot less of your time to get these 5 races done. Strategy, as I mentioned, Asphalt Legends Unite. For Asphalt 8, it's basically just choose your best cars, and that's basically it. And then finally, incentive to play. So the incentive to play in both games are, I left this one specifically to last since it's kind of a culmination of everything else. Whilst Asphalt Legends United has the long-term rewards, the guaranteed long-term rewards that you're going to get, these are quite good for basically putting in no effort. However, it loses against the short-term rewards, which, as you see here, you're not guaranteed to get, and the convenience because it will take longer for you to get your 5 tickets now. Whereas in Asphalt 8, although the long-term rewards are worse, the short-term rewards are better. It's a lot more convenient and you can get the races done faster. So if you add up the scoreboard, that's 2 for Asphalt Legends Unite and 4 for Asphalt 8. So therefore, I believe Asphalt 8's smaller mode is a lot better. Thanks for watching. If you get 10 likes, I'll play Asphalt 8 again. And yeah, thank you.